Mm. Ming.
Zaman kerja apa? The ancient ya?
Okay. So, since that everyone is here, I would like to ask from the Kontiki group, what have you? What is the story? From Kontiki group.
The story is about Norwegian explorer and the writer Thor Heyerdahl to develop a theory. He believed that people from South America travel to Polynesia 1,500 years ago and settled there.
Okay. Okay, great. How about the Into the Wild? What is your story? The second group. Salma, right? Salma. Miss P. Okay, you guys, you were talking about, you were reading about Into the Wild, right? Please share. Oh, I mean, here. Can you share us? Can you tell us about Into the Wild story line? Sorry.
Uh, the story is telling about a person. The name is Chris. Chris. Uh, Chris want to. Chris wanted the abnormal life.
So what did he do?
Went.
What did he do?
He went to a wild and until he get a bus, old bus, abandoned bus. He
Yeah.
he hunting and picking plants for food.
Okay. Great. Asir, if I can actually ask you one more thing, will you give up $24,000 so that you can live in the wild?
What? Sorry?
Will you give up? Will you give up $24,000 so that you can live in the wild? Would you do that?
I could.
Hello? Okay. How about the others? Will you give, or if you have $24,000, will you just give it up so that you can live in the wild? Would everyone would do that?
Maybe I can. I couldn't.
Of course you could. Yeah? It's very
Yeah.
expensive and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you all to prepare your notes because we will discuss about something. I will tell you about something else. So I want you guys to pay attention and please look at the screen and Zoom. Prepare also your notes because we're going to do a lot of writing here. Okay. For that. Okay. Can anyone hear? Can anyone see what is the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. What are we going to discuss now?
Past simple and past continuous.
Okay, great. Okay, so let us now hold on, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna mute everyone here. If you So I want you guys to really pay attention here. If you have every question, you just raise your hand later. There is a button to raise your hand so that later I will know, because I will mute everyone here. Okay, so let's go continue here. So we're going to talk about past simple and past continuous. And if you can actually know, your reading before is about the tenses or the grammars, and your reading is past simple and past continuous. Okay. Now, let's discuss about past simple. Past simple is to talk about a completed action. So if you had already done it and the action is already finished, you use past simple. So for example here, I watched a film yesterday, meaning that yesterday you watched a film, but now you do not watch the film. Until now you haven't, you already finished, or perhaps until now you're not watching it again. Okay, he did not as a negative. And did you talk to John? So meaning that it happens at the past and the action is finished. Now let's continue. Now past continues. I was watching film yesterday. He was not playing here. So use the past continuous to talk about actions in progress at a particular time. So if you, for example, yesterday at 8 p.m., you were doing your homework. Now, that is a progress. Okay, there are a progress right over there, but in a particular time. So only in that time. You're talking about the actions in that time. Just like what here, I was watching a film yesterday. So in a particular time yesterday, you were watching a film. He was not playing here. So meaning that there is a time that the man did not play here. Or were you talking to John, meaning that in a particular time you are talking to John. Okay. Here I would like to ask, I would like to ask Hermaya Angraini, if you can see the screen, could you please read it from this part first?
While they were rafting, huge wave crashed into the raft.
Okay, great. Now I would like to ask Miss Salma. Can you read the second line?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
While he was in the water, he watched the day.
Okay, great. Now you can. Okay. Now I would like to ask, the last one is Miss Debbie. Are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read the third line?
When it was raining, the girls decided to escape.
Okay, great. Now, the other question here is when we can use past simple and when we can use present continuous. Okay, so here it is. Now, we need to know what is short action and long action. So first, we'll just change the, okay. First, short action are those that do not have a long process on doing it. Okay, so they do not have any long process. For example, here, I am sleeping. Sleeping do not have a process. Sleeping, lay down, close your eyes, you dream. Okay, but it's different from long actions. Long actions have a longer process before ending it. For example, writing. If you want to write, you need to think, what am I going to write? You will write down. Oh, typo. You will correct it. You have a longer process. So that is why here we have long actions and short actions. Now, I want to ask, from this part, which one is long actions? Can anyone tell me? From this part, which one is long actions? Okay, I'll give you guys for 1 minute to read here. Which one do you think is long? Which one do you think is short action? Now I would like to ask, okay, so please tell me which one is long action, which one is short action? Okay, I would like to ask Teh Asir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Teh Asir, which one do you think that is a short action in this column?
Short is sleep.
Okay, short is sleep. Anything else?
And read, maybe. I think.
Read. Okay, read. How about talk? Do you think talk is a short or long action?
Wait. Talk.
You're talking now. Is it a long action or short action?
Short.
Okay, short. Okay, good. Thank you. That's it. Now let's go on to this part. I want to ask Miss Aulia. Are you there, Miss Aulia? Hello, Miss Aulia?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, Miss Aulia, which one do you think that is a short action and which one do you think is a long action in this column only?
Long action. Right.
Okay, right.
Swim.
And then swim. Okay, good.
I think that is for long
Okay.
action.
Okay, how about short action?
Short action. Go and stick.
Okay, great. Thank you, Miss Aulia. Lastly, I would like to ask Miss Ira. Miss Ira, are you there? Miss Ira, are you there? No. Okay, I will change into Miss Ritzby. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Thank you. So here, which one do you think is a short action only for this column only?
I think short or long, sir?
Short.
Short. Short. Appear.
Here, okay.
Hold.
Okay, hold. Okay, and then
I think that's it.
how about sit?
Sit.
Sit. I'm
Yes.
sit. Sit. I'm sit.
This is long action. I think it depends on how long.
No, it is not about depending on how long do you sit. It's about the process. Do I need to have a long process in sitting? Like for example, I need to clean it first. I need to check the temperature of the chair first. I need to. Do you think that sit is a short action?
Sit is long action.
Okay. How about edit?
Edit is long action too.
Okay, good. Yes. Now let us find out. Thank you everyone for answering, and let's see. Okay, here. Read. So the red one are the long actions, the blue one are the short actions. So read is long because they need a process. The process of thinking, the process of reading. Okay. Create, obviously, yes, they need to have a longer action. Okay, create. Thinking of what will you create, thinking of what would happen later on. Go, of course, there is actually a long actions. Why? Because a longer amount of time. So for example, I want to go here to masjid. Okay, I need to go, I need to use my motorcycle, I need to go there, it's quite far from here. Swim is also like that. Why? Because yeah, we're swimming, there's a process. You can't just go stand still like that and nothing happens. Okay, write, of course, write. And edit is also long. But here the blue one, talk. I am talking right now. Talk. If I say that is also a part of talking. If I say wow, it's also a part of speaking. So that is short actions. Sleep, short. Sit, okay, Miss Rizvi, sit is a short action. Why? Because now I'm already sitting. Appear is already, hold is also, okay, it's also a long action. Now, your question is, why do we need to know which one is short and which one is long? Okay, maybe that is your question. So this is it. I want to ask Miss Salma, can you read this part until here, yeah?
Okay, sure.
Okay, good.
Wait. It's common to use past simple and past continuous together to tell stories. So the past continuous describe an action that start first, but includes the second action. And use past simple for the second, use short use action.
Okay, good, great. Now I would like to ask, can you, okay. Now I would like to ask Miss Fitzby.
Yeah.
Yes, could you read this one?
Which one, sir?
This one. Can you see the script here? I'm using, yeah, this one.
What were you doing? What were you doing when the bus crashed?
Okay, can you read this one too?
I was sleeping when the thief entered the house.
Okay. So can you see here? Doing here is a long action. Okay, good. Okay, here, can you see here? Doing right over here. Okay, here. Here, doing is a long action. All right? And then crash is a short action. Can you see here? Doing is a long action. Crash is a short action. But we can also use this. I'm so sorry. I guess someone will have okay, sorry. It's quite disturbing. All right, here I was sleeping here. This could be a short action, and here is also a short action. So you can see here. Who is this? Sorry, I guess someone is using. Who is actually okay then. And let's continue. Now, here, if you want to use both, past simple and past continuous, you need to use a link, and that is when and while. And allow me to read it. It is common to use when or while to link the two actions. Use while before continuous action. For example, while I was sleeping, it started to rain. Okay, Miss Aurea, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Miss, can you read this one, this part?
Where is? Oh, the sentence.
Yes, the sentence.
When we were talking, the bus appeared.
Okay, here. And then this one?
We were talking when the bus appeared.
Okay, thank you, Miss. So, if you want to use when before the continuous action of a short action, okay, so this is a continuous talking, continuous, which have a verb ing, but this one is a short action. Talk is a short one. So we can say when we were talking, the bus appeared. We were talking when the bus appeared is also okay. Okay, if you want to put it at the first one, at the first sentence, You can actually go with when we were talking, but you can actually put it at the middle, as long that this verb is past continuous and also a short action. But do not use while before the short action. Okay? For example, while. Sleeping is a short action. Or started is also a short action. You can't say that. You can't say, I was sleeping while it started to rain. No, you can't. I was sleeping when it started to rain is correct. Okay. So, from here, do you guys have any questions? Okay, I assume no. Here, the rules here is use the past simple and past continuous for background action that continues for a long time. Uses the past simple or past continuous for shorter actions that move the story forward. So past simple and past continuous, one of the rules are, first, if you want to use a long time actions, for example, like before, when I was sleeping, the rain, it started to rain. Or you can actually use a shorter one, but to make the story forward. So your story would go and go. Your story would go much more further. So the story will run. So jadi ceritanya, jadi peraturan untuk pemakaian past simple and past continuous itu kita lihat dari actions-nya. Actions-nya itu apakah dia itu berlanjut for a long time. Artinya actions-nya itu longer. Contohnya, I was editing while my brother is creating or cooking noodles. Those are long actions, tapi dipakai untuk longer time. Karena edit itu nggak bisa sekali, contohnya, we all know edit itu nggak bisa sekali ngelihat selesai. They have a process. Cooking juga kayak gitu. Cooking tuh nggak bisa sekali ngelihat udah selesai makanannya. Okay, ada proses di situ. But here, past simple could be for shorter action, tapi biar story-nya itu kayak bervariasi gitu. Jadi nggak semua, kalau seandainya teman-teman di sini pengen bikin cerita, tapi ceritanya itu nggak mau selalu long gitu. Selalu ada longer action, but you can actually go with short. Jadi ada variasi gitu. Okay? Now, I want you all to read kira-kira di mana ada verb yang past continuous sama past simple. I want you all to read here passage, this small short passage. Kira-kira di mana bisa dapat past continuous sama past simple? Okay, I would like to ask Rizky. Okay, Rizky, can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you see where is the past simple sama past continuous?
For the past continuous, is the while he was traveling, he met several people who helped him.
While he was traveling,
He met
he
several
met
people.
several people who helped him. Okay, good, great. I would like to ask Ms. Makfiro, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Makfiro, do you find anything else? Can you find anything else?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh. No.
No. Okay, no, yeah. For this one, because this is command on a full stop, so it could actually continue to here, yeah. I'm giving him rights. All right. Okay, so that is basically about past simple and past continuous. So past simple and past continuous, remember, if you want to tell a story, there we could use past simple and past continuous together. But remember the rules, you can use while, you can use when, but you also need to know the actions. Hold on. Miss Miss Makfiro again, I would like to ask, here, which one is the short action? Can you see a short action here from the highlight sentence? Which one do you think that it's short action? Yeah.
Short action.
Yeah.
Yang short action.
Yes.
He met several people.
Alright, that is correct. Met di sini adalah short, because kita cuma ketemu. That's it. No process di situ. Miss Makfiro, again, can you see a long action?
Traveling.
Yes, exactly. Traveling is a long action. Nice. Okay, correct. Okay, so that is basically about past simple and past continuous. Now, I would like everyone go back to your Nearpod. Okay, I made us another quiz. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, so I want you guys to go to Nearpod and try to write down what have we learned today. Okay. Okay, so you can write it down, anything that you have learned today. Can you do it? Write it down. Please write it down.